tax break for data centers in the state.
He says he agrees with the General Assembly's plan to study the impact these kinds of projects will have on Ohio communities.
19 Data journalist Jeff Slauson has the breaking details at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, the timing of this is very interesting because today was actually the first day of that committee, the first meetings that they had. Now, I talked about this last week. Ohio announcing plans for a committee to be held every single month to talk about data centers. Data centers have become a hot topic here in the state of Ohio. In fact, Ohio is currently top 6 for data centers across the entire U.S. 194. We're only one away from being tied for fourth place, out of all of the U.S. So we've clearly been welcoming data centers in at a fairly high rate. And now we're going to be pumping the brakes on that just a little bit here. Governor DeWine announced that the tax exemption for those certain data centers is pausing, not stopping, pausing. He directed the Tax Credit Authority to do so. So this is going to pause the tax exemptions only on new data centers. Any old data centers, they will have been able to continue their tax exemption. Now, this is all happening while the committee is meeting. And again, today was that first day of the committee meeting. Now, I listened in on it. They had experts both for and against data centers speak. But the idea for this meeting and the reason why Governor DeWine is waiting to find out what they learn to potentially bring back the tax exemption is because they're looking to get information to help everyone, not just the state, every single organization, every single government around Ohio.
The primary purpose of this committee is to get pertinent and relevant and accurate information out to the communities, to township trustees, county commissioners, city councils, concerned citizens. We want to make sure that everyone has accurate information in order to have critical conversations and pragmatic dialogues.
Governor DeWine did release a statement related to that tax exemption saying, and I quote, "I believe it is appropriate to pause consideration of new data center tax exemptions while the full impact of data center growth in Ohio is being reviewed." And that's the key here, the full impact. Early on, you would see that these high-tech companies like Meta, like OpenAI, want to invest in the state of Ohio, and it seemed like a fantastic idea. But then many local municipalities were very much so against it. So that is why now this pause is taking place. We have the committee in place to take a look at exactly what is going on and the impact in those communities. And of course, now we're going to have a pause of the tax exemptions to hopefully slow down, the government thinks, the building of these data centers. So potentially we can learn more information.
All right, live look right now downtown Cleveland. Overall, not a bad evening. It's certainly on the mild side.